So the other day I was on a on an auction site, and I ran into the Jason Comet Chaser 600, and this thing, all metal construction, made in Japan. This is old school. This is like from my childhood, but a really cool scope. I can't believe I got the packing material, the box, everything. All the original eyepieces except for the sun filter, which I wouldn't use anyway. But cool little telescope, catadioptric, 76 millimeter. It's an f7.9. It's Newtonian. It has this glass in the front of it, 600 millimeter focal length. The only downside is it uses the .965 eyepieces, but really cool telescope, and you can find these guys pretty cheap, under $40, and they're actually not bad. You can see it's fork mounted, and this is all metal. None of this is plastic. This is back when people built stuff and they actually cared about it. And you can mount the take these legs out and mount this directly to a tripod or a post or something, and have a really stable system. The funny thing is, you get I'm not going to mention any products, but a lot of your go-to mounts will fall when you introduce a camera. This is a Canon 60D. Let me show you this. Hang on a second. Do you see? This is holding this camera no problem at all. That's embarrassing, and that just goes to show you why nylon should just be taken out of the equation. I mean, this it's not an engineering feat. It's just a little bit better build materials, you know. Talking about that, this is back when you see the eyepieces, and like this one, for example, Japan, orthoscopic. The glass on the Japanese glass from this time period is excellent. You can see just how the coatings and all is held up in this thing. This is high quality equipment. If you can find one in good shape, it's a nice little telescope, and you're not going to get any really highly magnified detailed objects out of it, but you can do photography work through it. You know, if you get all this came with it. You just need the T-ring and your camera, or you use a planetary webcam, whatever. But you can hand drive this thing like they used to push the old Dobsonians around back before the go-to mounts and all. Let me show you something funny in this instruction manual. It's not really funny, but there it is. A simple way to aim at the sun. Okay, I had a video where I was talking about the Aperture Cap, which is this guy, and they're saying remove that. And he actually had a solar filter that was, instead of covering the primary, it was just screwed into the back of the eyepiece. Wow. I mean, that's unbelievable. There was cases where people would leave them pointed at the sun too long. The glass would overheat and crack, and then people were ended up blinded and stuff. So yeah, if you do get one of these, don't just ignore the section on the sun out of the instructions. And I find it also amusing where it talks about the maintenance of the telescope here, and it says use ether or grain alcohol. Yeah, people, I wonder if it's painted with lead paint. I can't confirm that, I don't know, but this is a cool little telescope, guys. Really neat, a lot of fun. Had one when I was a kid and just couldn't resist it. But surprisingly good mount, regardless of how flimsy it looks. I mean, look at it's just holding this camera like a boss. It's windy out here today too. But anyway, just showing you old school product and how things used to be built. There's just no comparison for what we got today. Thank you. Clear skies.